guys, welcome to another video, and yes, I am shirtless. Don't know why, didn't want to wear a shirt. So, I did a bit of work off camera, like a tiny bit. I wasn't expecting it, but when I picked up the radio, when I was doing a bit of basic expanding, Sunbeam arrived, and well, I didn't want to make 2 streams in one day, so I kind of watched them blow up. And we are currently inside of the giant gun. And I cannot open this yet because I left my purple tablet at home. So now we have to go all the way back home and go get it. So yeah, that's fun. I could technically craft one, but that requires building a base, and I don't have quartz. So I can't build the required solar panels to allow power in the base so I can breathe in it and craft in it. So we have to go all the way back to our base. And go and, yeah, deal with that. I'll give you guys a tour of the new base once I arrive. Just gotta remember the way out of here. I think it's this way. The beautiful docking bay, which outside here, Reaper Leviathans will spawn. This area is safe. The moment you step out there, Reapers will attempt to kill you. Almost got chased by one. I could hear its calls echoing to me. And up I go. Now, let's head back to home base, and let's go get that purple tablet, and give you a brand new tour of the beautiful base. I've yet to get to Life Pod 19.
Analysis of the patterns on the walls cannot ascertain
Shut
whether
up.
their purpose is aesthetic or functional. Further data required.
I got to the island, but I didn't get to Officer Keen because I wanted to save that bit for you guys, and I didn't have the resources for a rebreather. So yeah, we're going to go check on Officer Keen today. We got a lot of stuff on our menu. Let's start off the ones we have been to. We've made it to Life Pod 3. We made it to Life Pod 7. Wait, did we make it to Life Pod 17? I don't really remember. We didn't get to here or here. So, we're going to turn off Life Pod because we don't need it, because our home base is plenty good. Unless nothing attacks the home base and destroys the only power source, should be fine. We have yet to make the seamoth yet. We just need one more piece for that. And I don't know where to search. And I bet some of you are saying, oh, check by the Aurora. That's a good place to search. Boy. Don't need this light on. It's morning. I can hear him. I thought I saw for a second. My heart stopped abruptly. What the heck is that? What are you? Oh. You're a
100 meters.
I get it. Oxygen efficiency decreased. I don't want to run into the Reapers, so before that thing can dine on some delicious human flesh, why'd I say that? we're gonna return back to home base. And maybe search the area for some seamoth parts. I'm stressing out over the fact that there's a Reaper nearby. But let's forget that. Let's forget that there's a giant predator that can easily eat me in a one fatal bite, and let's go search for some seamoth parts. I wonder what is down here. We've never been to 200 meters before. And I don't want to start that until, well, I have a rebreather. Just explore these nooks and crannies that are above that. Whoa! A giant piece of the aurora. Let's return to the surface real quick. I can barely hear it. I think you guys might too. That Reaper still tailing us. Down we go into the bottomless abyss. If I didn't know any better, I would have thought that thing was a ghost leviathan. But no, it ain't. It is not. There might be seamoth parts and other bits around here. Barely in the 100s. Huh. Just something over here. What is it? Creature decoy. That is for a cyclops. We do not have the cyclops. Oh, that's you. I don't want to skin you, but there's prawn suit pieces over here. I'd like skin. Oh, bone shark. First encounter with it. Oh. Grab this corpse.
Passing 200 meters, oxygen efficiency greatly decreased. 30 seconds.
Oh.
Erosion patterns on the land masses suspended here suggest they once floated on the surface.
A bone shark in the one above the 100. If that thing didn't notice me, your boy would be dead. Not from lack of oxygen, but from bone shark maws. Okay, I'm starting to see some land mass. It's a floating island. An underwater floating island. Another one. Nothing up. Why are there so many bone sharks around here? Is the blood kelp under there? Like, what's under here? And why do I not want to find out? I feel like whoever's down there is going to mess up my day. Okay. We're in the relative safety of the shallower areas. Which means we can search for seamoth pieces and other pieces that we have yet to collect. And collect some resources along the way. We can use some more. I ran out of titanium a while ago, so I have a full inventory. I got some diamonds. Whatever's in here is going to be the last thing I'm going to be picking up. Let's find some seamoth pieces on the way home. I might consider searching the Aurora. I might. Off camera, my brother convinced me to go over there, and there was Reaper roars all around me. I was terrified, and I was just sitting on top of what little landmass was around there, just praying to whatever god was on this planet it wouldn't find me. Because I've seen some recordings of Reaper Leviathans jumping out of the water and killing people. And it terrified me, thinking of that. Like, oh, I'm on the safety of dry land. How about I just jump onto dry land and eat you? So yeah, we got the containment, the multi-purpose room, expanded a bit. Oh, and we now have a brand new food and water source. Yeah, eventually, we might get it eventually. But we do have a new food source, Chinese potatoes. Great source of food because there's a lot of potatoes in one. And because of the fact that there's lots of them, they're easy to replant and easy to grow. Put all of you away along with the diamonds, the lithium, magnetite, ion cubes, the empty battery. Cook up the spadefish. Why not?
Play partially translated broadcast.
9 new biological subjects designated. Mode. Hunting. Analyzing. Sharing subject locations with other agents.
No matter how many times I hear that, my heart stops. I'm still terrified of the warpers. No matter what gear I have, no matter how experienced I am, they always find a way to annoy me and drop my HP. And how the heck did they create a radio broadcast? Cooked spadefish, decent but salty. I also found out where you can get the water filtration system, which means I'm going to need to... Did I consume that or drop it? Okay, I ate it. I ate it. Make some titanium. More titanium. How many lockers do we got? Store this titanium away. We're starting to run a bit low on storage space. Not yet, though, because we still have, well, a bit more storage space in here and a lot of storage space in here. So we should be fine. For now. We also started a little garden for acidic mushrooms. From 1, we get 4. So immediately, instant replanting. Replant 2. Pick 2. Plant 2. Break you. Plant you. Pick 3. Pick and plant. Break. Pick up. Huh. We still got one acidic spore left. Oh, I forgot to pick this one. It does well. In fact, I'll show you how well in a second once I finish harvesting. Wait, what? Oh. Going back by accident. It's weird. When you break a normal acidic mushroom, it damages you. But when you break it in a planter box, for some reason the damage is reduced. Now, you might be thinking, what did you put in this blocker right over here? A bunch of acidic mushrooms. we have so much mushrooms. We could literally make so many batteries. Oh, let's go harvest some Chinese potatoes. Plant one and munch. They do give off a little hydration, but the large filtration thing is what I'm really going to need because it'll give me a steady source of both large bottles of water and salt. Sweet golden salt. Thank you. Munch you. Pick you up. Plant one. Munch. Reason why I'm eating them immediately, I ran a test through a Chinese potato in a locker. Went bad real quickly. I don't know why. It's great when the Chinese potatoes will be good for now for when I can't get any bladderfish. Bloody delicious. We're going to need to make another foundation so that we can add a bit more structurally sound stability to the building, because if I try to add anything on, the entire thing will crumple. But I do have lithium. What just happened? Well, I don't know. Pull out the lithium, a couple pieces of titanium, get out the habitat builder, and we need one more piece of titanium. And now, let's just get reinforcement. Place you here, and now we have 9.8 structurally sound stability on the habitat. Grab 6 of this. We need to get a room ready for I think I'm going to need to go outside to do this. Man, did it get dark. Alright. So let's add another one of you here. This is taking forever. It costs 6 titanium to make a multi-purpose room, which means it costs quite a lot just to make a single multi-purpose room. Now that we have another one, that is where we're going to have our water filtration system. It'll be right here, and we just need to go and check up on those other guys. The ones that were straight into the cave system. Actually, hold on a second. How much copper we have? There's creep-vine seed clusters. Oh, we got plenty. Pick up 1 copper ore and a couple acidic mushrooms. And let's make a spare battery for the trip. And that battery. Then we're gonna have a base dedicated to charging batteries and stuff. It'll be a multi-purpose room with maybe bioreactor or I don't know, nuclear reactor. Either one of those. Don't need the map, just need the light. It's surprisingly close. Heck, we might find some seamoth parts down there. We might drown down there. As long as we don't pick up anything else, we won't lose any items. We'll just die. Why are we heading to life pod 13? Life pod 17. Oh, Jesus! I think my heart just burst. I thought that was a Reaper. From the top, I thought I saw the head of a Reaper Leviathan. I am not joking to you. I think my heart might have stopped. Nah, it's still beating. It's still beating. Oh God, that was that was terrifying. All right. Now it's right over here. So we just resurface real quickly, refuel on oxygen, and head straight back down into the watery abyss. There will be the purple mushroom biome, where we can find that Degassi's habitat, silver.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
It may be terrifying, but in a somewhat beautiful way.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen
Actually, I think I should wait for
decreased.
when I get the seamoth. So, we're going to head to the Aurora. We're heading to the Aurora to search for some seamoth bits. One time I actually went around back behind the Aurora, and I was terrified. Because I legit thought that the moment I step out to open water, like 50 million Reapers were going to spawn on me and just punish me. But nothing happened. I'm pretty sure the void is right behind. There's a part of the void right behind the Aurora. We're off to the Aurora. We're gonna have a solar eclipse. A solar eclipse actually happens every day. So by the time we get there, it's going to be dark because of the eclipse. But we gotta make sacrifices. We might find a bit more pieces of metal salvage, grav trap fragments, even though I already have the grav trap. Stalkers ready to kill and eat me. We already have beacon fragments. Ooh, bits of salt. That'll be useful. Ah, shut up. It's not as dark as I thought it would be. Well, I guess it's not velvet covering the entire bit of the sun because it's the top part of that planet. Who knew that tiny little gun over on that island could cause this? Alright, let's start searching. Metal salvage. Gladly. Nothing in here. What are you? Nothing useful. More metal salvage. Nothing in you. You're closed. Nothing in you. What are you? Sea glass fragment. Scan you. Get back some beautiful titanium. We have a limestone outcrop, metal salvage, more metal salvage. We have 4 pieces. We are now in uncharted waters. It sounds like this one already. I better not see any comments under this video saying you should try scanning the Reaper, or during the video saying you should scan the Reaper. I ain't scanning it without stasis rifle. I want that thing immobile and unable to kill me. Not fully mobile, swift moving, ready to grab me and chuck me down gullet. Sand shark, not sea shark. I hear it, but I don't see it. Where is it? The moment I resurface for oxygen, it's going to appear right in front of me. Alright. That's a bit far away, so I might have some time before I get perpetually murdered. Unless it's over here, guarding some seamoth fragment. Where are you? More salvage. Oh God! These heart attacks are probably going to kill me before the animals do. Why can't I find the last seamoth fragment? I want to try and get it before the end of this episode. I don't even know how long this episode is going to be. It all depends on whether or not I have to turn off the stream or not. Reason why I brought another battery. It's weird. Why do Reapers love this area so much? What's so special about this place that has them perpetually go on a maniac murder streak whenever they sense my presence? No! Reaper! No! 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 Is it behind me? Ah!
30 seconds.
Please! Please no! Please! Why? 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 Ah! Get back to base! Get back to base! Get back to base! Is it still following me? It's probably still following me! It's still following me, isn't it? Don't have time to get oxygen as much as I can. Keep going. Move, 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 move. No, no, please, 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 no, please. Still behind me? Still behind me? Oh dear God. I can barely feel my heartbeat.
30 seconds.
Am I dead? Am I dead? This is a little illusion right now. I don't discern a dead guy right now. Oh God. Why? Why did it have to show up now? What are we searching for seamoth? Why is my voice so high-pitched? Okay. Better. Much better. I hated every single part of that.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
But hey, we got some more resources. Am I right? I've actually cried. I actually genuinely cried. That scared me too badly. I think I had a heart attack and a stroke at the same time. Oh God. Oh, for those of you that have never seen a Ripper, hey, you got to watch my scared ass get scared by it. What can I make? No. Let's see. We got away with a crap ton of titanium, silver, a negative charged battery, a bunch of salt, and some copper ore. Excuse me, hope it was worth it. Oh, pop you in there. Salt. We need to make some more storage. Because we are going to run out. Okay. We're going to try searching away from the Aurora. Let's get some Chinese potatoes. Munch on every single one of them. You guys, I wasn't faking that. I was genuinely terrified. I thought, that's it. I'm dead. This is the end now. And for me, this is where my legacy ends. But thankfully, the Reaper spared me. It chased me out of its territory. I was like, yeah, this guy isn't worth my trouble, and hit the bricks. Wrong direction. Alright. Which direction is the Aurora facing? East, southeast, and in between northeast and east. So we can search everywhere but there. We're gonna search over here. We're gonna actually check Life Pod 13 because it might have what I'm looking for. Even more metal salvage. No, I'm putting this on. I've never in my life been so terrified than at that moment. It's down 175 meters. We can get to that. Huh. We are in a
100 meters.
underwater mushroom
Oxygen
biome.
efficiency decreased.
Cool. there are Cyclops pieces here that I can remember, and there should be, and there might be seamoth pieces here as well. Maybe even modification station fragments. That'd be jolly neat.
The biomass in this area is dominated by plant life, picking up faint.
If I see another dang Reaper alive, then I'm probably going to die. Alright. Let's go check the dead remains of these guys. There's their PDA. They didn't even leave me anything besides their PDA. How the heck did these guys die again? Let's check. Data downloads. Aurora survivors.
Oxygen.
Oh shoot!
Sequence initiated.
No! Oh god, I forgot to...
Right. Show me the path in life, truth, and love. For mine is the power. I am the one, on and off and on again.
Impact imminent.
Life is a game which the universe plays with itself.
What are they doing?
This bundle of flesh. Return.
Did I click on another transmission instead? And it was German? I lost some bull. I didn't really need all that stuff anyway, but hey, let me keep my silver ore. We need to listen to that again, because... Oh, it's Kassa. The guy. The weird one. Well, let's listen to Life Pod 17.
Ozzy's log. It's the day of the crash. I don't know what the heck is happening. I'm scared and I'm not going outside. There are shadows in the water under the hatch, but I can't tell if they're rocks or aliens. And there's weird-looking caves nearby. The Aurora was carrying everything needed to build the phase gate. Mobile vehicle bays, bioreactors, propulsion cannons. It had a cinema. There was a zero-G gym. My cafe. I don't understand how we're here now. I don't know why no one's coming for me.
Well, I don't even know what killed them. If anybody even knows the lore behind how everyone died, give me the post to the article. I must know. It's weird. It's like you arrive and there's signs that something or someone did this to them and they're dead. There's not even any blood in the water. It's like when the creature was leaving, like, oh, gotta drink all the blood first. Alright, now I can go. One of them died from an explosion. Like...
Ma'am, I need you to stay calm. We're not in immediate danger.
Where are the rescue teams?
The Aurora didn't make it.
So, where are the rescue teams?
They're dead, ma'am. We have rendezvous coordinates, but the routes are radiated.
So, what are you going to do?
I'm head of human resources, ma'am. This is not my expertise. But the PDA says if we can find some lead, we can make radiation suits.
Oh, there! I am not setting foot outside this life pod without the proper protection.
Don't worry. I'll go.
Let's find out what's happening.
What are you doing?
You were gone so long. I thought you'd drowned.
Put the flare down.
I was going to try and attract someone's attention.
That's not a distress flare. Stop waving it around like that. You'll catch the fuel line.
Oh yeah, it was Life Pod 6 that died by the tragic explosion. They will be missed, but, I mean, we don't really know them. They're not even given names. Passenger, crew member. So, what am I supposed to go by then? I didn't know them. I just didn't know them. They're dead. I don't care. I must survive, get off this planet, get back to wherever I came from. And I actually haven't read the last 3 of these. I've listened to this one. I'll let you guys listen to it as well. Might as well.
This is the first time I've seen sunlight in months. After all that time in the deep, I'd been dreaming of it. Now that I'm back here, I'm finding it hard to enjoy alone. Father was right. We should never have left this place. We shouldn't have gone so deep. They do not want us down there. Despite my best efforts, ill health is taking hold of me. The visions are getting worse. Marguerite and Father are now part of the ecosystem of this incredible planet. It's reassuring to know that when I go, I'll join them. Until then, well, there's always the view.
Last thing he saw before he died, he was probably looking out the window. But what happened to his skeleton? Like, it takes a while for a skeleton to completely decompose, and by the time I arrive, there's not a sign of the ship they crashed in, or... I get why Marguerite and Paul are dead, because I've listened to some of the recordings of other people's videos and found out they're eaten by a Leviathan of unknown origin. But what happened to Bart Torgal? Like, there's no sign of how he died. Did he die from the sickness? Did he die from some predator deciding to leave the ocean and try to evolve on land? Like, what happened?
This island is a godsend. Look out of the window. No predators, fresh food.
No building materials, nothing left of the ship. And your kid says we're gonna starve without more grow beds. Speak up, kid.
It's true, Father. The natural growth rates are too slow to keep supporting us.
All I'm saying is ocean's got us surrounded. No use hiding. Sooner or later, we'll get our feet wet.
The rest of your life may have been a fight, Maida, but I've made my decision. You want to forfeit your emergency pay to take a swim? Go ahead.
Believe me, I'm thinking on it.
And that comes after the storm. I don't know why I'm listening to them in their proper order.
Son, I said wait for the storm to pass. Your life's more valuable to me than a plant patch.
You stopped being in charge when the ship you were captaining sunk.
I'll stop being in charge when you take charge of yourself.
Say, Chief. Chief.
What?
You know how to drain those grow beds of 40 tons of stormwater? Or how to conjure food from the air?
I know how to prioritize.
I'm just saying, if that's so, what's your boy's life worth to you today? If tomorrow you're going to be so hungry you start wondering what he tastes like, let him go deal with the plants.
Son, go deal with the plants.
Bart, Torgal has disembarked the habitat.
Interfere with my family again, and when rescue arrives, I will leave you here. Do you understand me?
No rescue coming, Chief. Not in time. No staying here neither. This rain keeps falling, sooner or later this place will be buried. Only choice we got is whether to get buried with it.
Chief's log, 5 weeks since the crash. The only other survivors are my son, Bart, and Maida, the cut-price mercenary I commissioned for the journey. After days drifting in the life pod, rain hammering on the roof, the weather cleared and we washed up here. I had Maida salvage the Degazi wreck, set Bart to finding us a stable source of food. His education is paying off sooner than I'd anticipated. Our only problem is Maida. She says the weather's going to turn. I say she's finding excuses to risk our lives. I imagine she's not going to weaken her life without a physical altercation, and she's itching for a fight. In every judgment she makes, things go from bad to worse. If she had my experience, she'd have more faith. Humans have spent millennia specializing in how to shackle nature to our will. This planet won't cause us any new problems.
Yes, it
The
will.
one task now is to keep us alive, as comfortably as possible, until the insurance company arranges rescue. In this part of space, that could be months, or even years.
So what happened to Bartorgle's body? Say it took 3 years for the Aurora to arrive on 4546B. And Bartorgle died 6 months before they arrived. I need to do some Google research real quick. It takes 3 weeks in a temperate climate. It'll take 3 weeks. In a temperate climate, usually requires 3 weeks to several years for a body to completely decompose into a skeleton, depending on factors such as temperature, humidity, presence of insects, and submergence in substrates such as water. So, let's say on the island, it was bright and sunny for a couple of months, even though they've been having frequent storms before Bart and the others left for the water and eventually returned. Who knows how long they were in the water for. But it could take several years for a body to fully decompose, and counting factors, if Bart was in the right conditions, it would have taken him at least a full year or so for his body to decompose, depending on the factors. So if the factors were just right, his body would still be decomposing when we crash land onto the planet. Meaning, when we arrived, there'd still be a skeleton. Who knows where it is? Who knows where he died? He probably dragged himself into the water to get eaten by a leviathan or something. Oh. Wrong storage container. Slide that salt into there. Throw the silver in there. We're slowly running out of storage space. Where's the sun's position? Weather should be nice. Everything is good. The sun is out high and bright, so we're going to... Let's head northwest. Should be something down here. After we find another piece of silver, we can make our rebreather and, well, not have to worry about the consequences of going too deep, like oxygen decompression. We will have to worry about drowning, but other than that, we should be fine. Hi, Mrs. Stalker. Metal salvage. Limestone. Vehicle bay fragments, more metal salvage.
New creature discovered.
I accidentally caught a hoverfish. The last piece we need! Let's go! Alright, boys and girls, we shall be exploring that cave system pretty soon.
Intake recommended.
Alright, I shall ingest some calories soon. Flags, that shall be useful for something. Copper.
30 seconds.
30 seconds of oxygen left. Let's resurface now. And I'm officially going. Now, we can explore a bit deeper now that we have a bit more oxygen in our tank. And let's see if we can find any more
Past
sandstone.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oh. Rain coral. Quartz. You are sandstone. The last piece of silver ore we need. Well, we can head back to base now. We have what we need, so let's return back home, pick some potatoes, eat the potatoes, and we're all fine and dandy. Sweet. More oxygen. Now. Alright, now that we have the blueprints, if we get on here, we should be able to see how to craft the seamoth. Titanium ingot, power cell, lead lubricant, and 2 glass. Let's do this. We got all the resources necessary, so let's make the power cell real quick.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Which means we're going to need to craft that stuff with batteries. Pick up a Creep seed cluster, make some beautifully made silicone rubber, turn that rubber into a power cell. I might as well make up some cooked hoverfish.
Consider disguising the flavor of unsavory meat with salt or locally sourced herbs and spices.
Make some more titanium. Craft some glass. I can no longer craft any glass. That's the seed clusters. Good thing we got plenty of quartz for our journeys. One more thing of glass. And if we grab another one of our many seed clusters, head over here, put away some stuff.
Emergency. Starvation imminent. Seek calorie intake immediately.
That
Vital
better?
signs stabilizing.
Now let's get some titanium. Wrong thing. I wonder where I'll get all the titanium I'll need. It's a mystery, really. Craft that titanium ingot up. Make up some lubricant. And if we quickly take a step outside and check up on this, we shall be able to make our seamoth.
The seamoth is a fast, safe mode of transport, but remember that swimming is good for your glutes and endorphin levels.
Yes. Turn off the lights. Where are we going? Life pod 19. No. Life pod 17. There it is. It is. We finally have a seamoth, which means we can finally do this. We gotta do it before, but now we're in a mobile vehicle. Best part is, we aren't going to be drowning. Because of this, we can search the surrounding area and not have to return to the surface. Sit down here. Try not to crash our seamoth against any rock, or it'll take damage. Try playing as close to the top as possible. Somewhere where I won't have my seamoth take any.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
The conditions in this cave support a microcosm of unique, possibly predatory life forms. Detecting an artificial structure somewhere in the region.
Dang it. Don't want to start seamoth now. So it's just exit the
100
seamoth.
meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
I'll mess with you if you don't mess with me. I'm just here for some of your resources.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Alright, we got the Degassi habitat. Let's get back in our seamoth.
Integrating new PDA
Refuel up on air. Head on over there. And get ourselves a beautiful brand new water filtration system. Not have to worry about losing water. And go ahead and get dehydration.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Well, let's get out. Pull out the repair tool. Quickly repair this bad boy.
Fluid intake.
Alright. Degassi habitat. Only 500 years away. Should be able to make it without dying.
Calorie intake recommended.
Wait a second. That's where the Lost River is. The proposed Degassi habitat isn't in the Purple Mushroom Cave. It's in the Lost River. It isn't even here. Let's get our seamoth. Refuel our up. I know who that is.
The door wouldn't open. Yeah, it's making me like intuitive look.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
One of their many other parts of their habitats that got brutally destroyed in the process. First aid kit.
I want a slushie. I'm pretty sure a lot is going 250. So I should be able to get. Ash, I'm looking at myself slushie.
Oh.
A slushie's puppish.
Oh.
Piggy's back, bitch.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Tiny bit of hull damage ain't gonna hurt. Oh shoot. A little higher up, a little higher up. Alright. Safe spot. Where's my seamoth? Right here. Repair the living heck out of it. That's not what I wanted to do. Repair.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
I hope I can find my way out. I don't really remember the way out. That doesn't sound good. Why does it sound like whoever's making that noise is about to rip my flesh off my bone?
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Quickly repair you. Get inside real quick to replenish oxygen.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
We got some hardened lava. No! That is not hardened lava. In fact, I think that's a volcanic thing. I don't remember what they're called. I'm probably gonna drown. Dang it! I'm definitely gonna drown. Seamoth is 179 meters away. I'm definitely drowning. I'm drowning. I will stab you. Stop it. Thankfully, I didn't lose anything, which means I should be able to make myself a rebreather. The crab snakes just killed me with no remorse. This thing was thinking, hey, this guy could be doing something important. I was like, nah, let's just kill him. And there's my brother.
Stop letting me in. I got myself a slushie.
You go here, equipment, rebreather, wiring kit, fiber mesh. Let's make our wiring kit. Make our rebreather so that we can go down to deeper levels. And, well, I'll use my med kit.
If it hurts, I'm gonna squeeze it. of my blue raspberry large slushy that was $3. Oh, come here. I'm ascending. Oh! See this? Actually, see this? See this? This here is a blue raspberry large slushy from the oven, and it is gone! Turn it back on. It's gone. It's gone. Wait, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off.
Why?
Just do it, turn it. It is gone. It is gone. Oh, well, have a good day.
Alright. I want to make the laser cutter.
You want my stinky sock? Ilya?
Ivan, that's disgusting. Ivan, get away from the goddamn...
No. Oh, you want to get my shoes too? Nah! Don't you want to get that? I'll not go when I don't want to.
It started off as a simple, normal stream.
Anal.
Stream.
Anal!
It started off as a stream, and now it's ending off as madness. We need to go back down and re-grab our seamoth. But for some reason it isn't showing up on the map. It probably is, but let's give it a more red tint to it. Ah, there it is. 225 meters down. This is going to suck. We need that water filtration system. So first, let's make our fiber mesh. Make our rebreather. And we won't be losing as much oxygen when we go into the deep dark abyss. One beautifully crafted rebreather. Equipped. It's not where we're going, it has radiation. Now, how the heck do you make a laser cutter? Battery, titanium, and cave sulfur. I have everything but the sulfur. So let's go get us some sulfur. First, we're gonna make ourselves a battery. One copper ore. And let's go and not leave the base. Open up our fabricator. And new. One battery. Change the power source. Now let's get searching. Down here might be some cave sulfur. The proposed gas. Yep. Bam! Cave sulfur right here. First, we're not going to scan it. We're going to get some cave sulfur. And back to base. Grab the other ingredients we need, and bam! Laser cutter. Now, we just craft up some titanium. And bada bing, bada boom! One laser cutter ready for action. over here, get to the crab snake layer, pick up our seamoth, get it out. Actually, I always pick it back up afterwards, but to help us get out of the cave, we go pick up some copper that we have in our little area. We make ourselves a beacon real quick, mark an exit on the map so that we don't lose our way out. There. Let's head on over here. Once we find the entrance to the cave, mark it on the map with the beacon, pick it up on our way out, and that is that. Oh, we have a biter. Right, that's there. Sorry. Since she's there. No. You want to edit vegan name. Name it way out. Change the color of it from. I took a screenshot of myself getting absolutely murdered. Alright. Way out, we're gonna mark it yellow. So now it's noticeable. Pull out our sea glide. Put it there. Get to the top. Now that we have our way out marked, now you guys might be saying, why not make the Pathfinder? And to that I say, that's a really good point. Why don't I do that? And I'm going to say, I'm not going to do that. Why is one of the crab snakes staring up at the ceiling? Was he praying to Jesus? Praying to his God? Like, oh Lord, please allow me to make this year. And then he swims off after he's done his prayer. Pick up our seamoth.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Way out to over here. Exit. Pick up our beacon. Music noted. Find ourselves a wreckage from the Aurora. And look, there's one right there. And let's get searching. There might be modification station apparently here. No, Willow. Willow, no, stop. Sandstone. Silver ore, that's always useful. Limestone. Oh my god. There are pieces of what I needed here. Where are you? There's more than one. If you ever need oxygen, just get it. RC on. actually park it down here, somewhere where it would be easier to get. I'm not eating that. I may have Kara, but I'm not eating that fish. That just makes my symptoms worse. You now have stage 2 with the Kara disease. Huh, maybe I shouldn't have eaten that fish. Is there an entry point at the top? There is. Dang it. It's too small for me to get through. Entry point this side though. In we go. Battery charger fragment. And let us equip scanner. Scan. We need one more and then we can charge our batteries. Yes! Finally, we won't have to reuse batteries anymore.
New blueprint acquired.
All you have to do is hook them up into a charger, let them charge a bit, bada bing, bada boom. Degassi crew.
New blueprint acquired.
This is part of the Degassi ship.
Integrating new PDA data.
Maybe there's more beyond here. I've never searched beyond this area. Well, I never really had a reason to. Scanner and fragment.
30 seconds.
Now I can scan for things I really need. No, I need one more fragment. One more fragment. Exit vehicle again. Search for more fragments. Ah, shut it. Let's search beyond that point, and we should find ourselves some more stuff.
Ivan, why is your book bag just laying on the floor on the steps? Jesus Christ, boy.
Then we're coming across a dunes biome. Dunes biomes are a good spot to get resources, but they're also Reaper Leviathan and dunes. Yeah. Oh, we can't go any deeper. We can't go any deeper with this, unless we want this to be heavily damaged. We already hear the calls of the Reaper.
Warning, maximum depth reached.
Oh, shoot.
Hull damage imminent.
This is where we're gonna have to get out, aren't we?
Detecting multiple Leviathan class life forms in the region. Are you certain whatever you're doing is worth it?
No, it is not. And hey, is that blood kelp? Frosty torpedo are.
New PDA data.
May not have the prawn suit, but that's useful. We can enter through here. But there's nothing. What are you? Oh, you're the drill arm fragment. How'd you get that? Heaven. Modification station fragment. 1 achieved. 2 more needed. What's in here? Besides, I'm gonna death. Where are you? Nuclear reactor fragment. Oh. Spicy. By spicy, I mean radioactive. Another modification station fragment. Hey, found a lot of these.
Seconds.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Emergency. Starvation imminent. Seek calorie intake immediately.
Swim back up here, refuel our oxygen, searching. Oxygen. We need to swim to the surface when one has seamoth.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Well, we might as well go to that piece of blood kelp and get some blood oil, make that blood oil into something more useful. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
New blueprint acquired.
Every time I hear that, I keep thinking of saying aquid. Oh, what are you? That costs fire suppression. Moon pool fragment.
New blueprint acquired.
Oh, you'll definitely be useful. Oh, it's a deep shroom. Let's get some seeds for these. Then we won't have to keep coming back down here for them. Alright, we were able to get 2. Now that we have some deep shroom mushroom seed, things shall be dandy. Fine and dandy. Very simple, I want to. Yeah. This place actually, is a tad bit nightmarish. What are you? I can't pick you up. I can just even say if I can drill you.
30 seconds.
30 seconds. I need to return to the surface now. Oh, that's a good trip. Got a lot of useful stuff. Oxygen.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Well, we found a blood kelp zone. We're gonna starve to death, but I found some useful things. Let's return to home base. We're probably gonna starve to death before we make it. We need to make a moon pool so it can recharge. Ow. Ooh, what's down here? A blood kelp stone. Oh, I'm gonna die. Might as well die exploring. There might be something scannable down here. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe, maybe not.
Seek fluid intake. Seek calorie intake.
Alright. Let's let me get back to home base first. Pick some potatoes. potatoes. Chomp on the potatoes.
Yeah.
I might be slowly dying, but hey, it's only chipping away my health slowly. How much HP does it? Ah, it drains me of quite a bit. We're getting closer. Stop dying me. We're almost home. We're almost home. We can make a charge room. We have plenty of titanium. We got plenty of everything. We just have a charger room. Once that's all done and set up, bada bing, bada boom. We'll be fine and dandy for life. I didn't mean to do that. Now let's get inside, put some things away, and eat something before our character dies.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah.
Need you in here.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Oh, that was too bloody close.
6 fluid intake.
Collect some pieces of that. Make some more storage. Also, we should probably make ourselves a medkit fabricator. We can get the stuff for that. What does it cost to make a computer chip again? Computer chip. Table, coral samples, press 2 of those. Oh, we can get this. Pull out our knife, and let's go. Oh.
This is Altera HQ. This may be your only
Altera!
Can't send a rescue ship all the way out there, so Aurora, you're just gonna have to meet us halfway. We've uploaded blueprints to the ship's computer. Yeah, give me a second. Black box data shows the high security terminal in the captain's quarters is still functional.
Becky's leaving like in 5 minutes.
All right, tell Becky I'll just take the regular.
The regular?
Yeah, she'll know what I mean. The code should be...
She doesn't?
Just tell her the regular, dude.
Okay. If I say regular, she's like, what's the regular? I can come all the way back up here.
The code should be 2679. The regular's just a ham and cheese.
Okay, would you just say ham and cheese?
Ham and cheese.
Okay.
Fiber mesh, silver.
Calorie intake recommended.
Oh, I have silver ore. Now we just need to get the computer chip made. We got titanium. We got everything except fiber mesh. So if we just go up here, advanced materials, hydrochloric acid, benzine, synthetic fibers, and polyline. Computer chip. Nope. Copper wire. Fabricating. Alright. Let's add this computer chip. Get some fiber mesh. Easy. Place to get some down here. We're not going back to the Aurora for a while. Dang it! I can drop these. I have an entire farm dedicated.
Take immediately.
Okay, calm her down. Give me a minute. Oh yeah. Fiber mesh. And now, let's get crafted. No power. Huh. I don't have power in this thing. We have one more piece of copper. Let's make it count. At first when I said no power, I thought, wait, to the base? But then I realized, oh, wait a second. Base is still functional. One battery. Now would be a great time to
every rich guy you've ever met at a house party.
Hi, Linus.
blood oil. Just need you in there. A deep shroom there. Oh wait, that's got the titanium I need. Grab these pieces of that. It's gonna cost some quartz. Let's just put everything besides our tools away in the furthest locker down here. Then we just come back and grab it. Because we need to eat something. And drink something before my HP starts going down and I die again. I don't run very fast right now.
Vital signs stabilizing. Vital signs stabilizing.
It's inefficient for water, but that's the job. Chinese potatoes. I'm making sure my vital signs are stabilizing. There we go. We're all fine and dandy. Now let's go over here and let's pick up our stuff. Wrong stuff. I don't need that. I need the stuff over here. We're gonna have to go back to the life pods real quick. Go and pick up a medkit. Well, what? You can't deconstruct anything in here. this is where our charging list is going to be. We're missing the quartz stuff. Oh, let's go pick up some quartz and other things. In order to make one of these, I need copper ore, quartz, and titanium. Blood oil. It costs 3 instead of... Wow. So drop that card on me, huh? Turn back to the Hotel Forest. Wow. Alright. Well, it's not like we can't get more of the stuff. Why are the headlights on? Wasting power. Got some more seeds. Plant them. Wait a second, deep shroom. Oh, let's just throw it there for a bit. I want to sleep in a bed, but sadly, I cannot sleep in a bed yet. I might as well make a battery charger here, but it costs wiring kits.
This is an automated distress signal from life pod. Well, coordinates attached. Warning, life pod has sunk beyond safe diving distance. Do not attempt retrieval without submersible support.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Well, let's repair our very damaged seamoth and head on out. Black Pod 12. Lights look the aurora. I was just saying, hit one with the fish. It's sunk beyond safe diving distance for... Oh, radiation! Radiation! Ah! Dang it. We have to get out, put on our radiation helmet. Can't wear a rebreather because of radiation. How are you guys surviving the radiation? Ooh, ghost ray. We are in another mushroom bottom. Wouldn't it be smarter if all the life pods landed at a similar distance so that all the survivors could get out, meet with each other, make sure everyone was okay? You know, something safe like that. Why did all the life pods have to land, like, extremely far away from each other where, by the time help arrives, they're already mauled to death? Where the heck are we? Are we at the Great... Are we at a reef? Well, let's keep searching.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Up, up, up we go. It's right there. It is right there.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Passing 200 meters.
Ooh, what are you?
Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Data box. Repulsion camera.
New blueprint acquired.
PDA. Oh! Oh! No!
Integrating new
Oh
PDA
god.
filter.
Oh yeah, for nothing like waking yourself up in the morning with a... Oh, shit. I hit the cat.
Electromagnetic signatures in the region. Exercise caution while diving deeper.
Oh my goodness. That's a nice little heart attack. Aurora survivors, life pod 12.
I'm not really a doctor. I know that's what my ID says, but I never have been. Cheated the medical exams. What does a doctor these days need to know about manually resetting bones? When was the last time a top surgeon actually cut someone open? That's what the robots are for. Doctors these days read diagnoses off of computer readouts. For that, I'm perfectly qualified. But what good is it when I'm not connected to the main network? I'm bleeding. I've got glowing green pustules growing on my hands. I run a self-scan and it tells me I've got skin irritation. The only thing I studied in medical school was how to lie convincingly. What the hell do I know about how to treat an alien disease? I think I'm actually going to die down here.
I gotta check out the proposed Degassi habitat. Where the heck are we? Oh! We're right by the Aurora. No. Last time we went here, things didn't go so well. Early on in this episode, and I'd like to say a few words. Sun is coming up, no longer need my headlights on. Unless another solar eclipse is happening. Unless it's night. Is it night? Ah, it's solar eclipse. You guys can't see it, but I'm immensely happy. Okay, I was about to flip and my game literally crashed. We found the last piece of the scanner room. Let's go. All you have to do is build this bad boy up, turn it on, and take a look at all of the beautiful ores and stuff I've been missing. I can get rid of one of my... solar panels real quick, attach it onto the thing. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. Now, how the heck... I'm gonna try finishing creating here. I think I might... No, I did not. Four. I'll just place the giant mushroom inside my plant box. Wait. There we go. Get growing. Now then, what's it gonna cost to make this scanner room? It's gonna cost 5 titanium that I can easily grab, 2 copper or a piece of gold and table coral sample. I'm not gonna be scanning anything for a while, so let's re-equip my sea glide. Scan. Equip the rebreather. Bust open this table coral, pick up one of its pieces. Now, let's try to get... Where are they? Copper? Yes. One more piece will do. So game, if you would be kind, next piece I find, I would love to have a piece of copper in it. Wow. I thought that was a mushroom, but wait, it is a mushroom. Rubberfish are really doing a lot less hovering. Oh yes, fight. Fight for mine. I wasn't here. Sea glide fragment. Sandstone. Gold.
Cool. 30 seconds.
down here? Sandstone. Lead. More sandstone. Gold. Silver. Lead. I think gold can drop from both sandstone and not shale. At least I don't think it's shale. Ow, ow. God damn it. We've almost hit a 2-hour stream, guys. New record. We lost the coral tube sample and everything else. How many pieces of copper did I need for this scanner? 2 pieces. Great. I don't know whether to be mad or sad. I think I just broke. Give me my coral tubes. Is there an underwater wolf? Great. Wait, what? Oh, we got stuck fish. I killed it.
Seconds.
Titanium. Just what I needed. Oh, you have Kara.
Oxygen.
Still alive. Still alive. Still alive. Oh my god, here comes another drown death. I'm just going to... I can see the creature inside. Why can I not break it open? Perfect. Just gotta head home, grab a piece of gold, turn them both into the things I'm going to require, and bam! I have a scanner room. Scanner room means I can find more copper means infinite batteries. Hey, stalker. Get shanked. This is by far one of the most nicest bases I have ever owned. It's beautiful. Grab a piece of gold. Grab some titanium. outside. And we're going to... Let's place you right here. If you ever need to move it, I can just de-scan it and stuff. Bam! Now then, what do I need to make this? I need 2 titanium. I'm gonna grab 3 titanium so I can finish Mother Garden. So that I don't have to keep going back and forth between the places. Alright. Deconstruct this solar panel.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
We're going to need a hatch. Craft up the hatch. Up on the side.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Check out the fabricator. Scanner room HUD. I could make that. Camera drone. Scanner room upgrade. I need a scanner room HUD chip. I think I still have that magnetite. I might not. I don't remember. But if I do have it, that means we can make yes. Now, in order to make a computer chip, we're going to need gold, cable, coral, copper wire, and the cable. So, we're going to grab the gold we need. Let's head inside. Power ain't gonna go back up, so we have to use it as sparingly as possible. Copper ore. If I use the camera, I should be able to see the location. There it is. Is it just floating copper ore, or is it just a giant chunk? What the heck?
Warning, emergency power only.
Oh shit, I better get outside. My cameras are going to be destroyed because of some stupid stalkers. Stalker came right up, grabbed one of my cameras, and flew off with it. And I have to wait till morning. What am I supposed to do till then? Why didn't they add a clock in the game? You literally have to look up at the sky and guess the time. What I know is I definitely ain't gonna be having power for a while. I still use the cameras.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
I was wondering why one of my cameras was floating around out in the open sea. Then when I saw stalkers, I was like, oh, come on. And it's like, warning, emergency power only. Just like, that ain't a good sign. I deconstruct the hatch real quick. And do I have titanium? Yeah, I could make an L circuit. Here, construct that. Can't construct you. Can't construct you. Pick up some more titanium. Wrong spot. That's not what titanium is kept. Are we running low on titanium? Oh, we're starting to run low on titanium. Never thought I'd see the day. No. Build the hatch here. Detach you. And we keep building. Huh.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
It's morning, so you don't have to worry about how we're going to power it at night. It'll get all the way to 100% power. Let's get back this. Alright. This camera is in the jaws of a stalker. Alright, camera's booted up. Copper ore. I better turn my cameras onto their docks. There we go. Let's return you back home. Turn you to your dock. Leave the cameras. That's not what I want. Stop scanning for copper. Start scanning for limestone chunks. Alright. Break camera off.
Calorie intake recommended.
Limestone chunk right here. Titanium. Dang it. Why'd I pick you up? Put you back on your dock. Copper ore.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright. Computer chip. It's gonna cost one more piece of copper, and then I can make what I need. Limestone chunk is within view of camera, but camera needs to boot up. There it is. Some of you might be thinking, why don't you just go for the limestone yourself? It blends into well with the environment. I didn't even know there was one over here. Hey! Let's pick up the camera drone. Bring it back over to your other camera. Back to your station. Let's pop you back into the socket. There. Safe and sound. It's just floating there. Hi. One copper wire. What?
You? Big sucking on. Dude, you should stop streaming. It's been 2 hours.
I think I should.
Yeah? Well, Dr. wants to play some Fortnite, so I know if you're down.
No. I'm not playing Fortnite. Bye guys. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you all enjoyed.
I wanna play though, so.
And